It's a beautiful day out here and I've got 3 tarps, some baling twine, and an electric chainsaw. I'm gonna try to build an awesome 12 by 12 wall tent for me and the kids to stay in tonight. 5-foot tall walls, be 7 feet tall in the middle. It started to rain. It's really raining now. Looks like we have some weather coming. We got a lot of rain. All right, I think I found a decent spot. It's kind of hard to find flat ground around here, so this is the best we're gonna get, I think. This is the flattest, driest spot this side of the Mississippi. Or at least on this side of that creek. So now we gotta find some posts to cut. 4 5-footers and 2 7-footers. 5 12-foot ones. Now, if you can't tell, this isn't the best electric chainsaw, but it's working. I don't know if you can tell or not, but Joe's pretty excited. I've got all the poles cut. I've got all the posts marked out where they need to go in the ground. I got one there, one at 6 feet, and one at 12 feet, and the same in the back. 12, 6, 12. You know what I mean. So the plan is to put a 5-foot post over here, a 5-foot post over here, a 7-foot tall one in the middle, connect all those with a 12-foot piece. 5-foot tall walls, be 7 feet tall in the middle, and hopefully it'll be awesome. Yeah, those all dug pretty easy except for this one up here by the tree. Pretty sure we hit some roots in the bottom. Now I went in up to here on the bar, and that's about 14 inches. So I'm gonna cut all my poles 14 inches longer than they have to be. Then I'm gonna set my poles in the holes. They're all about nose height. That one's a little bit low. All right, now we gotta try to get the tarps on here. For the sides, I've got this 12 by 20, and for the roof, we've got an 18 by 24. I've got 2 12 by 20s for both ends, and then the 18 by 24 is gonna go up and over. Be our roof and our walls. I think this tarp is only 11 feet. So I'm guessing it's 11 feet by 19 feet. So luckily the roof tarp should have enough to wrap around the corners and close that in. All right, this is what we got so far. We got this end done. It's actually quite a bit of the roof covered. And we got this end done. And inside it's pretty nice. I need to figure out what to do with all this extra stuff. But I'm gonna put the roof on before, I'm gonna put the last tarp on before I figure that out, because I hear thunder. It's starting to rain. It started to rain. I got it on there wrong. It needs to go this way. It's really raining now. I cut a bunch of sticks and now I'm just putting them up to hold the ceiling up. There's already getting big pools of water up there. All right, I think it's ready. I think it's all done. The back doesn't look terrible. And there's plenty of room inside. Now these flaps right here are going to be the door. That'll all just fold down. Well, the kids should be home from school, so let's see if we can get anybody to come spend the night. Camping can be a pretty hard sell when it's already raining out. We'll see. Alright, we got 2 of the 3 kids interested in camping. The third one's on the fence, but I think he'll come around. I'm gonna head out and set everything up. Mom's cooking dinner right now, so we're gonna eat dinner at the house and then come out here to sleep. Plus I got a surprise for dessert. Alright, now we gotta go get a bunch of stuff from the cabin. All right, now we gotta go back and get the kids. Wow, it's so nice out here now. I bet we can even get Mom to stay the night. All right, we got our dinner in our bellies, and now we're gonna go out and have some dessert and set our beds up. Well, we got 3 beds set up. We got chairs. We got Doritos. And now we're gonna get out the special dessert. You excited for the special dessert? So we got roasted marshmallows and fudge striped cookies.
Hey, I just worked and it wasn't that bad. Congratulations.
That's fine.
I was looking at her under the thing and she just like...
Gemma needs it.
All right, we got the beds all set up. We got Mila down there on the end. She's in a 0-degree sleeping bag. Mason's also in a 0-degree sleeping bag. And I have my old Marine Corps bag in this super squishy sleeping mat. All right, we had our dessert. Now we're gonna take Mom and Nash back home and the dogs. And then Mason, me, and Mila are coming back out to spend the night. It's already like 7:30. It was 65 today, and I think it's supposed to get down to like 30 tonight.
That is the highest I've ever seen.
Yeah. So we're this blue dot right here. It looks like we have some weather coming. All right, I got Mason and Mila, and we're gonna try to beat the storm back out to the tent. All right, we made it just in time. It's really starting to come down out there. We got a bad storm coming in about 5 minutes, so we'll see how this holds up. How's that? Looks like we got about an hour left of this rain and everything's holding up pretty good. I'm gonna get my coat on. I'm gonna go outside and check, see if there's any spots on the roof that are pooling. It's actually really good. I don't see any big pools of water up there, which is good.
I just see over here the license, but I can't hear what they're saying.
Yeah, it's too loud in here. I got a movie going for the kids, and I'm gonna go down here and check out this little creek. I can hear it roaring from up here. I can't remember the last time I saw this creek this high. We got a lot of rain. We got a nice little river running in here. Goes under my bed, and it's almost made it all the way to Mason's bed.
It is under
Oh, it's all the way to Mila's bed. All right, it's 9:30 and the rain has slowed down quite a bit. I think it's supposed to stop completely by about 10:30. It is a school night, so we're going to bed right now. So we'll see you in the morning. Alright, it's 6 o'clock in the morning and I gotta get these kids up so I can get them to school. Mason. Hey, buddy. You ready to get up and go to school?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, if you guys want, you could just stay in your sleeping bags. I could put you in the mule.
Oh, yeah. Yes, please.
Aww. Bye, have fun at school. Alright, I dropped the kids off. They're going to school, and now I gotta go back out and pack everything up. On the way back to the house this morning, Mason let me know that we forgot its root beer out here, so he'll be happy to know that I grabbed it. Now this is something I've been wanting to build for a long time. I'm not sure how expensive the wall tents are, but I know they're pretty pricey. I think I've got maybe $100 into this one, so I'm happy with it. It kept us plenty dry last night, and we had quite a bit of rain. I think we had over half an inch of rain last night. And at one point it said that we got a quarter of an inch in 15 minutes, which is just crazy. Other than the little river that we had running through here, this thing held up fine. If I would have dug a trench around the outside, it would have been perfect. Yesterday, it was 65 degrees when I was putting this thing up. And this morning, it was 29 when we woke up. So, it got a little bit chilly overnight, but we all slept just fine. The one thing I would change is the size of the tarps on the end. These are 12 by 18, I believe. 12 by 20 maybe? I think they're 12 by 20. And I think I would go with a 12 by 8 because we're only 7 feet tall right there in the middle, and we wouldn't have all this extra tarp to figure out what to do with. So I would go with two 12 by 8s and one 18 by 24. I think it'd be perfect. Now everything's all packed up. I'm going to leave these cots and the chairs out here for now because maybe we'll come back out later this week. And now I think we're going to go check out that creek from last night and see if it went down at all. Yeah, that's down quite a bit from last night. And there's a little waterfall. Let's calm down a little bit. Alright, we're all packed up. I'm going to head home. If you liked this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment. Thanks for watching.